Hey guys, Cunning Knight here. Today we're gonna be testing out the 4090 against, the ray tracing in Halo Infinite, and I'm guessing you guys know that already, considering you clicked the video. But yeah, so starting things off, 4090, obviously. The CPU is a 12900K. The RAM is DDR5, 64 gigabytes, and I'm running this on an SSD. And that is everything important about that. So we're gonna do it 1440p, unlock frame rate, the ultra settings, but I turned off motion blur and stuff. So yeah, we got everything maxed. We got the highest ray tracing, but it's only shadows if you were unaware, which is a little sad because I think the Forerunner maps would have been absolutely god tier with ray tracing. Obviously, most GPUs probably couldn't handle that much ray tracing, but come on, my GPU can. And yeah, that's about it. Everything important. We're gonna do Big Team Battle Unlimited, and well, let's just see how the ray tracing affects. On a big map, a lot of people on the map. I think this will be the most demanding. I don't know. It's just a guess, and then we can go into campaign after this to see the difference. I am pretty sure though campaign is a lot more demanding in the end, considering I think multiplayer is a lot lighter to run because on my Steam Deck, I can get 60 FPS, surprisingly enough in Halo Infinite in multiplayer, but in campaign I can only get like 30 to 40, more like 40, but yeah, it's still not as optimized, or it's just probably just a lot more demanding, which makes sense considering it's open world. If you guys enjoy this short video, consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Ironically enough, if you guys can see in the top right, yeah, it's in 1440p. You guys can see that. We're getting 170 FPS. And ironically enough, this my monitor can only run 1440p 165 hertz. So we're we're literally on the cusp. Bro, you're joking. You're joking. So I'm not really seeing much of a variation here. Lowest is not even below 150. Staying in the 160 to 170 range constantly. Now I guess it would be a good idea to show you the difference, which I will do after I die here. So staying at ultra settings, we're turning off ray tracing. I think that worked, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no. Okay, so the FPS difference is literally like you could probably run the ray tracing on a 2060. This is like, I guess this is a 4090. It's kind of unfair to say that, but it's like not affecting the GPU in the slightest. It's only like 10-15 FPS, and I have 150. Yeah, it's seriously a 15 FPS difference. That's not even. This is a 4090, but like, really? Is the ray tracing just that minor? Because like 180, I go back to it right now. Hopefully I don't get. I'm gonna get murked. 100%. I'm not even in video. Turn it on high. Look at that, 10 FPS drop, literally, just barely over 10 FPS drop. So yeah, you could probably run this on 2060. You can't run it with max settings 100%, but you can definitely, like the game itself, you can't run with max settings, but you could definitely add this because it adds a little bit of clarity to shadows, but it's a little bit underwhelming. I would be lying if I didn't admit that. We're gonna try campaign now. Just gonna quickly switch between it. So, oh, what? Okay. I think they may have optimized campaign. The FPS is slower because it is going into the the 50s rather than where it's in the 70s, the 170s in multiplayer. But I'm not gonna notice a difference like that in any situation. Turning it off, it's literally the exact same. 170s now. It's not the 180s like yeah, 160s, 170s. Oh, now it's like, yeah, okay. It's seriously 10 FPS. It's a little bit less than the other one with like a 15 FPS difference. This is seriously just 10. And it's dropping into the 50s. So, yep. No noticeable drop in FPS from anything. I am curious though. I don't have any other GPUs, but I am curious at if it's how hard it hits other GPUs, because I do know that like compared to the 4080, I mean I don't know how much ray tracing cores it has, but its CUDA cores is like cut down 60%, and also its memory. I think it's slightly slower memory also, so I'm just kind of curious at what the difference would be. Yeah. A singular drop into the 140s. Nice. Well, I personally am just gonna be keeping on the ray tracing because I won't be noticing a single difference. And if you are curious at the performance, I mean honestly I still think a 2060 can probably run the ray tracing on this game since it's just so light. Because my 3060 Ti, I was getting like 70 to, when I had a 3060 Ti, I was getting 30, not 30, I was getting like 70 to 90 in that range FPS with like medium and high settings. Just really shows how much more powerhouse this GPU is, definitely. And that was at, I think, yeah, it was 1440p, but yeah. Okay, well, I'm just gonna end the video now because I feel like I'm wasting your guys' time. Hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys found this video slightly interesting. I'm sorry I couldn't get an overlay on to show you the brighter FPS count. You can see it barely in the corner as I'm looking at OBS, but I will do that next time, 100%. I just need to fix a slight issue. Well, bye.